Okay, wait. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jared Berthium. I work here at Delray Credit Counseling. We wanted to get this information out to you, and I know this may seem like something that a lot of people know and understand, but in today's economy, today's world, there's a lot of things regarding credit and your budget that is very difficult to understand, but I'm going to break it down and make it easy for you. My only question is in two parts. Number one, do you feel like you have enough money? Number two, do you feel like you have enough to maintain or live the lifestyle you dream of? If your answer to either of those questions is yes, stop the video. There's no reason for you to continue watching this. But if you feel like you don't have enough money, or you feel like you don't have enough to live the lifestyle you dream of, pay attention to what I'm about to tell you. Okay? When it comes down to those questions, there's one other question you have to ask. What is holding you back? And the answer to that question is you and your budget. So let's talk about the budget for a little bit. Number one, when it comes to your budget, what is the first thing that you can do to really help you out? And the simple answer is increase your income. But we all know it's not that simple, right? Look, I am a full-time employee here. I have had second jobs on the weekend, part-time jobs on the weekend. I have 3 kids. I have a wife. I have my kids who are involved in sports, so I get it. People are busy. My days from Monday through Sunday are completely filled. One way or the other, I have something I'm doing. So it's hard for people to find time. I get that. It's also hard for disabled people because they may not be able to seek that employment. But in today's world, there are plenty of opportunities for people that don't have to necessarily go to Checkers, McDonald's, Goodyear, and find set hours every weekend or every afternoon. There are plenty of opportunities and companies out there that are willing for you to work from home and set your own hours. So even if the only time you have is 10 to 12 at night, which is pretty extreme, but even if that's the only time you have, there are certain companies out there that will allow you to work during those times. Now, the other part to your budget, aside from increased income, is the opposite. Decrease expenses. That's not nearly as easy as it sounds. I get it. But even if you only spend $5 a day, which isn't a lot, I can assure you we spend much more than that. Even if you only spend $5 a day going to the store, getting your coffee, cigarettes, wine, whatever your vices or whatever your thing is, that adds up to a minimum of $150 a month. $150 a month. Let's say you get paid $10 an hour. How many hours did you just work to pay for that $150 a month? Answer's easy, 15. Right? It's simple. It's simple math. If you start looking at it, what is my worth versus how much am I spending? You'll start to really have that attitude of, wow, is 15 hours really worth $5 of coffee? And if the answer is yes, then you know what's holding you back. And that brings me back to that question. But if the answer is no, then we have to start finding ways to make that better. And I know it's a sacrifice. Everything I'm going to talk about today is temporary until we get you to the lifestyle that you dream of. It's only temporary, but I guarantee you it will be a sacrifice and it won't be easy, but it is manageable. So let's talk about decreasing more expenses. The biggest thing, aside from spending miscellaneous items that I see when I talk to my clients, vehicles. I see people and I talk to people on a regular basis who have a 10-year-old BMW and it has 150,000 miles on it and they're spending $400+ a month because they have to have the BMW because that's part of the lifestyle they want to live. And that's fine, but that's not where you need to be right now. Right now, we need to trade that car in, we need to refinance it, and get you a $13,000 Chevy Aveo that is tiny and holds 5 people, but will get you from point A to point B, and only has 30,000 miles on it. Once you're in a better position in your life, sell that and get your BMW. I'm not telling you you can't have it, I'm telling you to wait on it. Number 2, aside from vehicle, is vehicle insurance. So many people stay loyal to their insurance companies, and it blows my mind. I don't understand why people let insurance companies take advantage of them like this. Whether you're, Progressive, Esurance, whoever it is, the ABC insurance, it doesn't matter. The rates are designed to go up. right? But insurance companies every 6 months are usually having some type of deal. So if you go to an independent auto insurance agent, what they're going to do is they're going to call around for you based on what you want. So if your goal is to have a lower monthly payment, they're going to shop around for you based on price. If your goal is to have better coverage, they're going to shop around for you based on the coverage that you want. But right now we're talking about price. So instead of paying $150 a month on insurance, you could be paying $80, which puts roughly $70 back in your pocket, which is huge. Because again, if you get paid $10 an hour, that's 7 hours of work time. It's gigantic. And the last thing that people spend a lot of money on, myself included, trust me, I like eating food. People go out to eat, and I'm not saying to stop. Again, these sacrifices are temporary. But if you spend $40 on a meal for just yourself, that's 4 hours of work if you're $10 an hour. Start equating everything back to what you're worth currently, and you'll start having a different perspective. When it comes to food, go grocery shopping, right? And when you go grocery shopping, budget shop. How many people actually budget shop? I can tell you a pot of soup that I can make, full pot of soup, chicken, veggies, potatoes, carrots, celery, all of it, I'll spend less than $8 and it'll feed my family for 2 to 3 days. Budget shopping's there, but you have to be willing to make the sacrifice. If you're not willing to make the sacrifice, and the question of what's holding you back is you. So give us a call. I will personally work through your budget, item by item, and help you find that. And that's a service that I'm offering for free, right? That's something that a lot of people would charge for. I'm offering it for free. You call me today, I'll go through your budget piece by piece, and we'll put together a specific plan that I guarantee you, if you follow the budget we have laid out for you, you'll have money left over at the end of the month. Thank you. I didn't plan.